Kailangan matatak!
Normally. Temporary agility. Use that to go on the supports to get some permanent agility. It's really fun to watch. I think that's also gonna be Pyo's playstyle here. Siren. Ooh, Mirana on the top lane is gonna be the first blood though. Rip Alex and Pyo. They cannot afford to miss. And while first blood definitely helps out with that. Ooh, Train Protector. Just a millimeter out of position, and that was all of his freaking life. Tusk died as well on the mid lane. Vincenzo is gonna go down, getting nuked by Alex. Pyo brawling it up with an arrow. He could now be in a bit of trouble himself. In comes that Starfall. Still has the Fairy Fire, but it's just gonna let it bite. Mars being such a freaking wall and all that. On mid lane, we got a kill attempt made on the Batrider with an arrow and a follow-up snowball. Tusk dropping low though, and that is the lasso to finish the job. The Batrider even gonna live at a sliver of HP. He had freaking 22 HP, but as long as you have one hero behind you, you can pretty much always fight. Especially considering how much synergy she has with every single freaking hero too. Vincenzo is gonna go down. Tusk didn't even reveal the Invis rune or anything. Oh, I see. No, they killed him and then they Invis runed. Never mind. That's fair. Slark's gonna get out though. He is gonna be fine on bottom lane. Angel's not gonna be fine. Well, he's a really tanky stat beast actually. Just having straight up 10 all stats. Now with the Mars Arena, it's still gonna be a very dead stat beast. Yeah, I kind of thinking like, if he had skilled the Glaze, he already would have 6 in. And maybe 6 in isn't worth it. But then at least he should skill it soon, since I don't think the fighting is gonna stop. Slark, kinda zoned out by the silencer. Ooh, he got caught! The freaking shards actually connect! Oh my god, I think Pyo's salty. Oh no. Oh no, that must be... They're angry, and with the Batrider leading the charge, can they get the lasso? Not quite. Mars trying to reposition himself. Is gonna arena spear the Batrider. That's that gonna be the Batrider. That now the Slark also in a lot of trouble with the tag team. Has struck the ultimate, and thanks to the overgrowth, they're gonna get 1 return kill, 2 return kills with the cube ultimate. Actually, GTI still alive, just a sliver of HP. Thanks to a really good Naga Siren song. Is gonna use his last bottle charge. Trying to deal with the Overlord creep. Both work as long as they're allowed to actually get to hit the Naga Siren. But instead it will be Batrider executed once more. So yeah, I mentioned Batrider's blink and him being able to do this to the Tusk, but Slark just getting annihilated. Tusk locked in place, but it's kind of fine. And Naga Siren throwing out a song. Naga still surviving through all of that despite the murderous kiss and a nice snowball save. Keeping Shed alive. Shed is super low health and is finally gonna die. Though that was all of Ivy's resources. Now with the Firefly, maybe they can get more. Angel still alive, but he is gonna go. Well, nice base creation, but for what? Batrider with the lasso, looking for even more. Dalai Lama is gonna fall now, Alex. And a Walrus Punch for Snowball setup onto the Slark, and Slark with the spear just gonna get eliminated. Once again, they make it look easy off of such a smooth initiation. The Ancient Creep being a nuisance, and Angel almost going down. Emphasis on almost though, thanks to a great Mirana ultimate. Everybody will be fine except for maybe the Lycanthrope who gets snowballed and is sharded. Batrider going for a lasso. Now Naga Siren with a great song, keeping the fight under control. It's Slarkus that gets set up on with the tag team, and the Mars just so much damage, and they don't even lose Angel just yet. Angel is finally gonna die to the dragon. But that is most of the Lycanthrope ultimate already gone. He gets rooted up. So many curse damage stacks on him too. Maybe the Mars goes down before this Lycanthrope on his crucial timing with the Helm of the Overlord. It's just never worth it, right? Mars throws out defensive arena, trying to live, trying to make even more space for Skadi. Skadi is gonna try to get revenge for Dalai Lama now. Dalai Lama still died, but with that wall punch connecting, it is instead Cube getting connected on dying. Rip Cube. Or at this rate, it's just gonna die quickly. That Rider got caught with an arena. That was a two-man blink. I'm sorry for missing that kill, but they instantly blinked on freaking Bad. Nothing he could do about that. Ouch. Arrow connecting onto the Snapfire, and Snapfire getting torn to shreds. Slark doing his best to turn around with the ultimate, but the ultimate is just gonna be denied by the Naga Siren. So Global Silence comes out to make sure Slark is dead and executed. Well, if you go fishing, make sure. And now the Naga Siren is going bot as well, just to make sure the game is ending automatically. If it even lasts that long. With the Bad Rider jumping forward, not really finding the lasso he wants, so he has to settle for the Naga Siren. Naga Siren though getting thrown onto the backline, and with that hard thrust remains unkillable, so Ownme is just gonna go down. Not the initiation they needed. Bad Rider, he knew full well they couldn't really go on the Naga, didn't want to lasso her until the very last second where he had to press that, and now Snapfire goes down. GG gets called, and a good game indeed. Though a bit of a sad game for Ivy, I can't blame them. They put it all on the Slark card and it didn't end up paying off. Happens to the best of them, right? Sometimes beefcakes. And Les just needs time to become tanky, right? He isn't tanky early on. He's quite susceptible to a ton of damage. But the longer the game goes, the more that changes for the Leshrac. Still, out comes the Bushwhack. Leshrac, look at him melt. Cookie to try and at least turn this around, but he is just gonna be dead. And okay, they're gonna be fine. Gonna turn around onto Jay and Vincento. And it's just gonna be a Snapfire melted. Crystal Maiden making sure to stick out of vision back. There's nothing you can do about it. I really hope as many of the series today as possible go to a third game. I'm always hyped for that, but Hustler's draft is looking strong, even if they do lose their Viper now on the bottom lane. And not just the Viper apparently, Angel, he will be a follow-up kill. Okay, yeah, now the first one or two Spidling mobs in the game. Uh-oh, on top lane, maybe it's not even gonna take that long, thanks to an excellent Bushwhack and Dalai Lama just holding 2 skill points to make sure you're always ready to go. They are instead gonna go for that kill, and on the bottom lane, now Pio is gonna fall. Jay and Vincenzo loses his courier for it. Ouch. Okay, away from those two. And on bottom lane, the follow-up onto Shad is gonna be set up. Though Viper, at this point, starting to get kind of tanky, will just heal himself back up again. Jay and Vincento has a Fairy Fire of his own, and nice stun up onto the Crystal Maiden. It's gonna set her up for a kill. Shad will be fine, but Shad does manage to keep up with the Leshrac, and with the Crystal Maiden damage coming out, plus a Bushwhack follow-up, Pio is just gonna melt. Jay and Vincento doing his best to get a return kill set up, but he is gonna die. Nature's Prophet still right-clicking and will get himself a Viper. That's a huge kill. They will try and set up a follow-up onto the Crystal Maiden, but with 2-man Bushwhack, they get turned around on. Nature's Prophet actually goes on down. Angel, they have to kill him here, right? If Crystal Maiden, okay, Crystal Maiden is gonna go down. Cube at least gets himself that return kill, but he is gonna get Bushwhacked once again, and Alex securing himself. Both teams looking to jump each other at any minute, and it will be the Ember Spirit that is initiated on first. No, actually it's Ivy losing their Lash first, and Ember Spirit turning around onto the Dragon Knight. Now Dragon Knight, he gets melted, oh no! Oh no! Could use a chunk of XP. The same can be said about the Lashback. Lashback is now going to get set up on with a beautiful Bushwhack. Snowball to try and keep him alive. Making sure all of those poisons tick on out, but the Snowball can only go forward here. And that means they're still going to die thanks to a really good ultimate from James Vincenzo. It's going to be a return kill onto Shad, and that means Snap, Hoodwink, I mean, is just going to get herself out. Beautiful two-man Bushwhack from the Hoodwink. Making sure that Alex is away, or is he? Thanks to that Snowball connecting, it may not look like it, and down he goes. Nature's Prophet. Because that damage potential is real. Angel can't really go for an ultimate yet. Ember Spirit comes on out. The Snowball will go forward, but there's the Crystal Maiden ultimate. If just a brief one, it slows them up. It should at least make one return kill. And Crystal Maiden for a cube. It's still support for support. Could be worse with Jay Vincenzo dying as well. It allows you to farm the whole map while you're doing your thing. Jay Vincenzo. That was risky, but he's able to turn around with his team now thanks to an excellent Snowball. And Tusk coming in. Mobe taking so much damage, but they got the kill they wanted out of that. And Davai Lama is gonna be able to get himself out for a while. They're trying to reset. He dies for it. Ember Spirit now gets Walrus punched up, and that means Crystal Maiden has to run for her life. Angel will probably just be dead. Yep. Snowball after the Ember Spirit won't connect. Timing could come in, just barely clutch enough. Now Snapfire on the bottom lane will be in trouble though. I mean, you did make a lot of space, but looking at how much damage she just dealt to two supports at once, if there was only one to do with it, a counter smoke is gonna come out from Hustler, who just realized, hey, we have no idea where Ivy are, but it's still gonna be Ivy jumping the Hoodwink first. With the Mortimer skills coming out, Hoodwink is gonna die. Dragon Knight gets kept alive by the Snowball for just a second longer. He is now gonna die in return, and Tusk gets caught. It's too much damage coming out from GTI once again. The smokes colliding. It looked good at the start. Weren't for Hoodwink just managing to survive that little bit longer.
Lives must end.
So Jay Vincenzo, he almost managed to teleport out there. Got caught by the Crystal Maiden and Searing Chains just in time. Shad frontlining. Viper can't frontline for too long in this spot, but still for long enough to kill off Owned Me. And it will be a follow-up onto Mobe from the looks of it. Lashback will die first actually, as he came in a little bit too close to the Viper. And that is just gonna... Bottom, tier 3 tower melting, and so is Cube. Now Mobe getting caught next, and with the Searing Chains into Bushwhack, that will be a core kill as well. Brood Mother is gonna die in return for that, but it's secure the bottom tier 3 tower. So 11k gold lead for the side of Dota 2 Hustlers, and they still have that Aegis. And hell, Road Pit fight turning south, that is about the one real combat condition I can still see here. James Vincenzo is gonna be caught. Snowball will turn around, trying to save and keep him alive. But with the save it is gonna be a kill. And now Tusk will be the next to fall. Crystal Maiden getting a huge ultimate out will lead to Nature's Prophet dying. Tusk buying back. Pio with the BKB Bloodstone just doing so much work, but everybody is absolutely beefy. They're still in the next lane of Rex. Will get turned on. It's already below half health, and Viper just adding ridiculous amounts of push on mid. The split pushing Dragon Knight has been found because he has 3 lanes shoving in and Creepway is being cut. Makes it too hard for Dota 2. That's an action. But if only one of the lane stages like would have gone better in one of these 2 games, Ivy could have looked so strong. Since the mid game and the late game they play correctly, it's the laning stage where they kind of struggle against Dota 2 Hustlers here. And Lashback trying to initiate with BKB plus Bloodstone, but that was a huge combo as Tusk goes on down to the Sharpshooter. Ember Spirit comes on in, Remnants all over them. Lash goes on down. Ivy, they lose Pio. Now they lose Vincenzo as well. And GG gets called. Tusk disconnects and it's over. Kinda sad to see it go like this, but both of these threats were extremely...
Right.